Welcome back out there, YouTube land. Jazzy here, and today I am going to be doing a review of a G1 figure. I don't generally do a lot of G1 figures. I haven't done any before, and not something I plan to do many of. But this I'm really happy to finally have completed getting all the parts for Jetfire. Of course, Robotech fans, you would recognize this as the Macross Veritech fighter, and I had this when I was a kid, and this was probably my favorite Transformer when I was growing up. I loved him. He's big. He's both Robotech and Transformers. I loved him. His jet mode is a F-16 Tomcat, I believe. Really nice looking in jet mode. Of course, the wings can go back like so. The worst thing about this guy is just all the accessories that he has. He has a lot of armor parts to him. There's 3 parts here for one leg, and there's 3 parts here for another leg. There's arm guards, 1 for each arm. There's his gun. There's a thruster pack here. This is actually 3 parts. The backpack and 2 thrusters. It actually looks really nice on his vehicle mode. And then there's this frigging thing, his gun clip, which really, for the Transformers, as far as his Transformer mode goes, it's kind of useless. It was more for his Robotech, back for what the figure was originally made for, and I'll demonstrate that a bit. But really, this hard to find, and doesn't really matter, to be honest. Let's just take a quick little look-see at him now here in his jet mode. He's got nice tail wings here. I know I should have cleaned mine up, but I'm a lazy person when it comes to that kind of stuff. I want to get the figure. Once I got it, I'm quite happy, and I don't clean them like I should. Nice cockpit here. Looks like a little seat in there. They even got, if you can see, got the yoke there, the stick. Looks nice. These are, of course, supposed to be machine guns here on the sides. And he also has landing gear, which is really nice. Back in the 80s, just hit a little switch here. Out come the landing gears, like so. I love that. It looks so nice. It rolls really good too. Rolls better than some of the Hasbro Transformer cars that we get today, because they're just so close to the ground. Let's get the wings out a little, I think. Yeah, there we go. I like that. I love his jet mode. Now, all these pieces here that I showed you, they can go on him in jet mode, and I might transform him back to his jet mode later with all the armor on, but I'm not going to put it on now. I'll do that after I transform him, which I will get into now. I need new stickers for mine. I do like the paint job here. And one of the reasons why this guy costs so much, I think, is because you're never going to see him reissued. Even if they still have the mold for him, when they first put this one out, it was really, Takara was not happy, because this is not a Takara Transformer. But Hasbro needed a lot of stock to fill the shelves, so they did buy up some other transforming robots from Japan. Trying to find where his... Yeah, this is a Bandai figure. Hasbro did get the rights to produce a few other non-Takara figures. This was one of them. He did end up in the TV show, although he was called Skyfire, not Jetfire. And I assume all this was political reasons between them and Takara. Takara was not happy that they were promoting a non-Takara figure. and I don't think you're ever going to see this guy re-released. So the parts for him are going to remain a little bit more scarce than, say, Blue Streak or Prowl, you know, and Starscream. These things are getting reissued all the time. You go down to Walmart right now, they got Constructicons, they got Starscream, Hot Rod, and some of the mini-bots, and I'm like, yeah, they keep reissuing the same ones over. I'd like to see Pretenders reissued myself, because they're hard to find. Anyway, this is Jetfire. Now, first thing we are going to do is we're going to push down these tail fins, like so. And next, we're going to push these wings back a little here. Next up, we're going to want to pull these legs out. They're both on this metal bar up here. Let's just get these legs out. And now we're going to pull out the arms, like so. They are snapped into place back here by this. You want to be kind of gentle. These aren't... Oh, you can take this tail fin, just flip it down like that. But you want to leave everything like this. Now take these legs, put them back up like so, and it's going to push the arms out a little. It's going to pressure them a bit, but it's alright. They can handle it. Now let's open up the thrusters here for his feet. The wings stay all the way out. You can move his arms down like so. Bring out his fists. And this here, mine is a little worse for wear over here, it seems. There we go. Arm's not in the best shape. Damn it. I have to fix this afterwards. I'll just leave it like that for now. He's fine, I just can't really move his arm with this gun. It's a good thing I have another one here for spare parts. Maybe try it like this. No, that spring's gone. I have to do a little cannibalizing later. Anyway, this is his gray mulk mode. This is from Robotech. This is basically half jet, half robot. Put his weapon in here. And if my arm was working, of course he would hold that up. Now, fans of Robotech will recognize this. The gun clip really just goes in here. See this here? These little grooves in here? That is really for this. It fits in there like so, and that kind of snugs it into place. This is really just for holding the gun. Like so. If you ever watched Robotech, Macross, you would know they would fly around like this. And instead of holding the gun with this hand, the gun could go over here and attach to the arm, so that would leave the hands free to pick things up. That's really all that gun clip is for. That's why I said it's kind of not really, doesn't really matter for him as a transformer. Honestly, when they made this guy, they didn't need to include that gun, in my opinion, or that clip for the gun. Anyway, this is his gray mulk mode. Looks nice. Now, you can have the head turned around like this if you want. I kind of like to hide all my robot parts though when they're in their vehicle type modes. It's just how I prefer to do things. But that's totally discretion really of how you're displaying them and how you like them displayed. I really gotta fix that arm. It's bothering me. Yeah, so that's a gray mulk mode. Now we're going to put him into his robot mode, and there's not much more to it. Take these wings, put them back like, actually no, sorry. To flip this up, and then flip up this panel here. like so. These legs, you take them back down again, and see these little holes here on the side? Get back up, you're not done ready for that. These will swing all the way down and lock into place. Then just pull the legs down, and the legs are done. Now, flip that back down. Or sorry, that stays up. This panel here, you want to slide it down, push the head up, and down comes the back. Take the head up all the way, turn it around like so. Now for the back, let's get this down so you can see it. This tab can come down like so. This backpack panel can come up, and the wings will slide down. Take your arms, you need to hold them into place and just line all this up. There is a peg here and a slot here for it. You'll just line those up and it all locks right into place. And that is it. That's all there is to the G1 Jetfire. Oh, where are we to? There we go. He's a tall transformer. He looks really nice too. I do like him a lot. Like I said, when I was a kid, he was my favorite transformer easily. His armor, I'll put that on in a second. First, we're going to go over articulation. The head does move up a little bit, and it does do side to side. Nice ratchet joint here on that arm. Obviously, I can't use this one. You do have some movement here for the elbow and a bicep. Nothing at the waist. You do have leg movement here and at the knee. Looks really good. You've got excellent articulation for a G1 figure. Now, for his armor, this part here goes on back here. So this part here, you want to slide it up and under, and this will snap into place. It's not difficult to put on. Arm guards, these will just go on, one on each arm. You can slide them on, or just kind of snap them into place like so. They're not difficult. They go on pretty good. Now finally, the legs. The legs are comprised of 3 pieces. This part will go in here, and this is going to go into here like this. This is the left leg. This will go in there like this. But we're going to put this on over here first. These grooves will go through the fin here, and then we'll put this into those 2 little slotted holes. I don't know if we can get a good look here. Like so. To put it in place. When you do this, you kind of want to be careful putting these in. They're not cheap parts. I'm after breaking a couple already, so you kind of want to be a little bit gentle with them. Try not to break them. And then his gun comes up here, and that is Generation 1 Jetfire in his robot mode. Like I said, just one of my favorite G1 figures. I don't have a lot of G1 figures here to compare him with. I do have Swoop. There he is with Swoop. And as you can see, he just dwarfs Swoop. Like, Swoop is just so much smaller than him. Let's compare him with something more recent. Here we have Combiner Wars Leader Class Ultra Magnus, and he's bigger than the Leader Class of today. Looks nice. And we also have the Leader Class Generations Jetfire. Yeah, he is bigger than his more modern version. He looks great though. I think when I fix the arm on mine, I'm going to clean him up a bit. I have some materials here to take care of that. Get him look all shiny and new. What else? Okay. I just happen to have handy a Studio Series Voyager class, and he's bigger still. Looks great. I really like this Jetfire. He's definitely one of my favorite Transformers that I display. It's a shame I gotta fix this arm though. Anyway, if you can get this guy, go for it. I see them on eBay. They go for, some of them can go for pretty bad prices. I managed to get like the other one that I have here that I use for spare parts. And a lot of these armor parts I actually got a good auction. Just watch for auctions, and eventually you'll get one probably for a decent price. But don't be surprised if you have to pay a bit more than this than you want to. But he's worth it. He is definitely one of the G1 figures worth getting. Until next time, just Jazzy signing off. Have a good one.